To provide some survey data for the project, and shall we say, as it was, you can all probably hear me, now you can. We combined three methods. We had, first off, we set up a GPS grid of the area. Secondly, we used and you'll see it now in a second, we had no great survey of the area, and the building, we had no drawings for it. So first off, we flew a UAV over the area, capturing digital data. And secondly, this is the UAV being launched. You probably all know about UAVs, you probably hear them in Afghanistan. Let me tell you this was pre-programmed using Google Earth and GPS, and we flew over the area capturing thousands and thousands of pictures, and we were able to, shall we say, use these to create a digital model of the area. Secondly, as we had no drawings of the building, we used laser scanning and we've been laser scanning for many, many years. This is just how the UAV is controlled. If any of you think it's a radio-controlled plane, it's not. We're licensed with the Irish Aviation Authority and the CAA to use one of these. Shall we say, you need to go through the proper regulations. This is the route of the UAV scanning the site, shall we say. The reason we needed digital data is we were asked by stakeholders, could they carry out a SUDS program of the area, just a lay of the land. You may have seen in Bernard's previous model, yes, it's a lovely model, but it's not related to Irish Grid, it could be anywhere. This actually allowed us to relate it to Irish Grid. You will see the contours of the land. We're able to take cross sections everywhere. I think that's the building in the background. We combine this then with the laser scan data. On the day when we're all getting our photographs taken, you won't see Niall in there because he was scanning the building. The building was occupied, so there was, shall we say, we had to move people around a little, but we did manage to finish it. This is an aerial photograph of the area. We're able to produce an awful lot. We're able to produce photographs, digital data, not just photographs, not just nice pictures, able to produce much better images than is available, should we say, on the providers like Google Earth or whatever. This, I think Niall will run us through a little bit here. We've, I think you've another slide coming up here. Okay, digital information of the whole site. We're actually able to break it down. Some of the other guys on the team will be running a SUDS program to see basically flooding. There is actually, as you'll see, there's the river in the area. It is, if you look at the top right hand corner, you'll see a cross section of the actual site, and you will see it's fairly, just look, you see it there, I can see it's about 137 metres wide. You'll see the river there, and you'll see the wall, if you can see it in the top left hand corner. Cross sections anywhere along the site. Our software allows us to do that anywhere you want. You'll see the building in the top right hand corner. This, should we say, the survey work took, I would say, about 4 hours, the UAV flight. The building itself, we actually laser scanned the building. We georeferenced that to Irish National Grid as well. And Niall is going to use a software now, if I'm allowed to mention it, I think it's Point Tools, to actually show you. And for planning, we can actually take a walk through the building if need be. Billions and billions of survey points. We'll hand it over now to the relevant, whoever wants to take on board the modelling, shall we say, of it, be it in whichever survey program you want to do. But that's the building. Obviously, if you leave it for a second, you'll get higher pixelation or not. But yes, we can. Should we say we can all view members. All members now can view that online. You don't have to go back out to site. You can work from there. You can model. There are lots of software. Some of the sponsors actually provide software that we can actually work from there. So I'll just give you a look around. That is a point cloud of the building. We've gone inside and out.
So this is using a cloud-based solution provided by Team Platform, and how it works is that we can take the full coloured point cloud and give that to every team member. So as a support team, our focus was on providing data for everyone along that design process. So looking at the macro view of the site, having the ability to create a DEM, we can take that topographical information and actually put that into different BIM software. So it makes it so that starting from a macro level, working your way down to the micro level, where you're scanning each individual component, you're actually able to make as-built components for the different BIM packages as well. So it's a good way to actually really analyze what assets you actually had on site, and then being able to use collaboration tools like this. Any team member can actually come in and annotate and actually take dimensions from the laser scan data. So it's a great way. It works much like Dropbox, only for geospatial information, that anyone can log in at any time and access this information. And what we also did is on photosynth for Microsoft, we actually put all of the UAV photographs up there. So using Silverlight, you can go in here at any stage and actually look at the entire context of the building. So what's very good at all traditional surveys, you're just giving CAD drawings, but we're trying to look at the eye in BIM and look at information at a broader level, where some people might, a contractor said, well, what was the roof condition? I'm going to go deconstruct this building after the design is complete. What is it like up there? And to improve safety, you know, it's a great idea of having this elevated view of the entire site that you can really look at what's going on. So they're available online all the time. You know, you can look at this even with a tablet to all of the different.
So this data can be given to various
that's right.
design
Yep.
designers and
It's on team
professionals.
platform now anyway.
And so whether they have Bentley or
Mhm.
Autodesk or
Yeah.
Tekla or Vico or whatever it is, they can take it and manipulate it.
That's right. Great. Well, that's kind of it.
Just
Okay.
Something Deborah did mention earlier on, people walking around inside a building, okay, design of a BIM, 3D model. Just speaking up for surveyors here, if you're walking around with your iPad going behind that wall, there is an array of ducts, cables and so on. Be wary, I would say, of working off the design, because unless it's surveyed, it's geo-referenced on site. Having worked on many buildings myself, measure twice, cut once, I think is the, because you might see, yes, it's there, it may not be there. So surveying as building is still, shall we say, very relevant. Thank you for that.